series. So, you
Somebody
know,
said that they think that you and Sean's mom are gonna break out of jail.
that's funny. That's funny. Well, I mean,
That
you know,
was funny. I'm trying to read some of these comments as they're
she's the
coming
one.
through.
Listen, she's the one who pulled the trigger. So,
True.
we gotta deal with Tyrone's sister Mo. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna play that up because I'm pretty sure there was some type of relationship between me and her. And the
Okay.
reason why me and Tyrone were tied together is probably through her. So, we'll see. The writers are hard at work, and we'll see what happens in season 3. But I'm definitely betting that you would definitely see me in season 3.
Okay. Okay, I have a question about your co-stars.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's the prankster on set? Do you have a
Tay
prankster?
Diggs. Tay Diggs.
Okay, he's the
Tay
prankster.
Diggs is. I mean, if you guys follow Tay Diggs,
I
his Instagram is hilarious.
yes, it is.
And most of his Instagram stories or just his feeds are while he's on set and he's messing with Daniel,
Yeah.
mimicking his accent, or he's
Yes.
trying to do a dance move.
They're
So
hilarious.
yeah,
Or he'll
Tay
like ask
Diggs.
the question and then they'll
Yeah,
go to answer and he
yeah,
interrupts. And it's
yeah.
so funny.
So Tay Diggs is
Okay.
definitely the prankster.
Oh, he's the prankster.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have one of the cast members that you think that you guys like maybe you're closer to? I mean, not really all of
Yeah,
you are like you
yeah.
bond
I
with
think
more.
Karima Westbrook. She plays Spencer's mom. We're the closest because we've known each other the longest,
Okay.
you know, being in the business. But she's not really on set most of the time when I'm there because most of
Oh.
my scenes are with Breezy.
Mm-hmm. Which we
So
love her.
yeah, but when she is there, we definitely, we chop it up and talk. It's funny because I uh, I remember when Karima booked this show. She was like, "Yo, I booked this pilot, and it's about this," and I was like, "All right, cool," And then here we go, still first season, a couple of some episodes. I end up auditioning. I remember I hit her up and was like, "Yo, I'm auditioning for the show you're on," and then booking it and surprising her on set. It was,
Oh, that's cool. That's a
yeah,
good story.
yeah.
I want to know about the scene or the episode when you got really beat up because that had to
Hmm.
be a lot of makeup.
Yeah,
Was that a lot of makeup?
yeah. It was 3 hours of makeup.
3 hours.
3 hours of makeup. And I want to say that would be my third time getting makeup done like that with prosthesis on
Oh,
me.
man. Hold on. Everett's wanting to, what is that? He's wanting to ask a couple questions. Sorry. It cut you off.
Hmm.
Who's your favorite All-American character?
I think they're all dope. I'll say this. If I had to be another character, it would be Spencer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to be another character, it would be Spencer's character. Because the reason why I relate to this show is my story is a little bit opposite. I got bused to a predominantly white school and played football and was really good. And then there was a football team, the school that I went to, Dorsey. They were a powerhouse in football back in the 90s, um, late 80s and 90s. And I end up transferring because I was like, I'm gonna go to Dorsey, and I end up making varsity, but I wasn't gonna start because there was a running back who was there by the name of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who played at UCLA. He was a starting running back, so I knew I wasn't gonna get no time.
I,
So, so from that point, I was just like, I'm just gonna focus more on my career.
So,
Right.
the last scene where Olivia's in her house and she's drinking the vodka and Spencer walks in. I don't know about you, but we think over summer there's gonna be a little connection.
You know what? You may be right. Who knows? Like I said, everybody's like, "Can you give us a little bit of?" I was like, "I don't know," because they're writing it right now. They've probably written so far. They've probably written maybe 5 episodes already, maybe 5 or 6 episodes already. Who knows? But we
Okay.
won't know anything until like July. Like table read, we're getting the scripts and we're actually reading that episode to know what's going on.
Okay. There is somebody
Yeah,
saying to please look at your DMs. I do not know.
I will check it. Peyton Cooperstein, I will check it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me look. There's more questions. Are you okay with me asking you these?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. We've asked that one. I think we've asked all the ones that actually just came through.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to ask a little bit more about your story because I always find people's stories, like how you got there and,
Mm-hmm.
your journey. And you said you bust. Can you say that one more time? Just repeat it. Like
Oh yeah, so
you were the bus to a predominantly white school.
white school,
Football.
yeah. So I was bused. I went to Palisades High School.
Okay.
Palisades High School is literally right down the street from Pacific Coast Highway. So if you guys, if you Google Santa Monica Pier with the Ferris wheel and everything, my school was maybe like 15, 20 minutes from there. So
Okay.
at lunchtime, we can literally walk down the hill and put our feet in the sand or get in the ocean. Like that's how close our school was to the water. So right
Wow.
down PCH. So I went there. I got busted in junior high as well. I went to Paul Revere, which was in Brentwood. So I got bused a lot, and just waking up super early to get to the bus and get on the school bus and everything. And when I got heavy into sports, and I was like, all right, football, and like I said, I was really good, and I was like, yeah, I think I want to take my talents to a school that was getting a lot of publicity at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had a lot of good players coming out.
Did you ever think
And
about going to the NFL or something?
nah, that was never my thing. Um, yeah, that was never my thing. I just at that time I just was playing football, and to be honest, if I was able to play football and get a scholarship, I would probably still, take up theater arts, on a full ride if that happened. But I really wasn't planning on it like that.
What's your
Um,
dream college, or what was your dream college?
Here, come in.
my dream college is good. I got accepted to Tuskegee, which is a historically black college. I didn't go. At that time, too, I I was looking at a lot of historically black colleges when I was looking, because a lot of my friends went to them. Um, And another thing, it was just like I didn't want to leave because I was acting, and so I ended up going to Cal State Los Angeles because I got the most money as far as financial aid. So I went to Cal State LA, Golden Eagles, and for the first 2 years, of course, you do what's required. A roommate of mine by the name of Kenny, he was like, "Man, I know you're an actor. Won't you won't you come help me with my production?" And I was like, production? What? Went to his production, did it, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is it. And I literally went to my counselor and changed it to broadcast journalism, film, radio, and television.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, big shout out to Cal State LA, and yeah, that's where I went.
That's pretty cool. Have you ever been in like a theater production? Did you do theater at
Oh,
all?
a lot of theater. When I'm not shooting or filming, I'm doing theater. I did a lot of theater. I did a lot of theater with a lot of people who are, big time right now. I did a play with this phenomenal actress. Her name is Kelly Jenrette, and she's She has a film coming out on Netflix called All Day and All Night. It'll be on Netflix May 1st. She's also in Uncorked, which is on Netflix. I've worked with this brother named Corey Hardwick. He's married to Tia. Um, I've worked with so many people in theater that are just superstars. But yeah, I love theater. If I'm not shooting a film and I'm doing theater, because that keeps me, that keeps me still in it. It keeps me sharp, and it just keeps me sharp.
Before we moved out here, and when we lived in Georgia, they did some theater, and they loved it. I loved it. Go and watch them. So we love theater. We love musicals. That stuff. Do you sing?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I can sing with the music up. But yeah, I can cut a mean rug.
You can dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took a lot of dance class too, coming up. So there was a place out here called Regina's, and it was a dance studio. And another fun fact: the group The Far Side. Maybe they probably don't know. They're super young, but there was a group called The Far Side.
Okay.
And two guys, Roman and Imani, they were my dance instructors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody's asking us to ask you more questions. Hold on.
J Holly 416, what's your question?
There you go.
Should I go on Dancing with the Stars, Anthony Mace?
Oh, I love that
would be a negative.
I
don't know. Who knows? Further on down the line in my career, I'll do Dancing with the Stars, but not now.
You have to do it if you ever get asked. That seems like so much fun. Especially
if they ask me, I'll think about it.
You think about it. Okay.
Have you ever surfed or skateboarded?
Skateboard. I was a big skateboarder. I had a Christian Hosoi skateboard, another guy you probably don't even know. And then I had a Nodus skateboard. I was into the Bones Brigade and DGK with Kareem Williams. Like I was a heavy skateboarder. Like your age, I was definitely into skateboarding.
Nice.
I don't know if you see his face. Do you like to go to the beach a lot since you live?
It's so funny. It's at one time I did because I used to have rollerblades, so I love going rollerblading. But to get in the water, no. To be there, yes.
Okay.
I've been to Bahamas and Miami, and I'm just like, I'm spoiled. Like I can't get in the Pacific Ocean anymore.
It is cold.
Too cold.
It is way too cold.
Too cold.
It's too cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thank you very much.
There's a couple questions. You want to see?
Let's see. Aragon, Natalie. I'm just shouting out. 2K Hyper.
Okay.
Skindrels, Forever Maya. What's one of your favorite episodes of All American? I answered that. That was season 2, episode 11. Kareem Grimes Nation. Big shout out to you guys. I appreciate the fan pages. Like, it's so humbling. Jay Holly, he said, "Can I ask you a question?" I still haven't seen your question.
Ask it. Come on.
Great All American, please check your DM once you're off live. Can you do a live stream with me later?
Oh my God.
That's what Jay Harley was saying. You know what? Here's the deal. I've been jumping on some Zooms, and I guess the word is getting out, and it's just like, if I jump on everybody's Zooms, I will not be able to do my work. Exactly. So, I try to jump on, some, but I can't do everybody. I can't do everybody because some of the Zooms is just like I went into one Zoom, I had to drop out, I had to pop out of it. I was just like, what's going on here?
Okay, one of our questions that we got on our end is, I know you touched on it a little bit, but what advice would you give someone now that wants to go into acting?
It's, I'll say this. The youth today has so many. You guys have everything at your fingertips. Like, you guys, if you want to know anything, Google it. And my thing is, if you want to get into this business, study the greats, study the craft of acting. It's not just about memorizing lines and, reciting them. There's a lot that goes into it, and, people, this is the advice I've given people, if you want to find something out, Google it, find out if there's a class in your area. If there's a online class right now, because they got a lot of Zooms.
Yeah.
Google that, find out, sit in on them, and really study the craft of it first. Because you may find out, oh, maybe this may not be for me. Maybe I can do behind the scenes or a writer or director or wardrobe, or because there's so many other jobs in this business that are just as important or more important, than just being in front of the camera. And just really kind of get in where you fit in. Find out if there's a theater group in your area. If there is one, email them, call them, find out how you can get involved. Because I think experience is the best teacher. So it's a myriad of ways of doing it, but definitely study the craft. I always say, everybody looks at Kobe Bryant and how great he was. Kobe Bryant had to study Michael Jordan, and Kobe took what Jordan did and made it his own and added a little extra. So the same thing with anything that you do, any business, any endeavor, you find out who's great, who's good, and you study them. I still go on YouTube and I still look up actors' interviews or scenes, and I just watch them. And, in those interviews, they talk about their process, their ups, their downs. And, I study those things, and I take notes. I'm a student of the game still. Just because I'm on TV, I don't know it all. I don't claim to know it all. So I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly learning from my peers. So,
I think that's in anything that we do, right? Like acting,
exactly.
sports, any position that you're in,
Yeah.
you need to always try to make yourself better.
Yeah, you got to practice. Listen, if you want to be a football player, baseball, basketball, you got to go in that gym. You got to put up those shots. You got to run those routes. You got to study your plays.
Right.
And, you just apply that to life and anything that you do. And just making sure that you believe in yourself. That's the main thing, is making sure that you believe in your own self. You don't need anybody to validate you. Believe in yourself. Once you do that, and you're consistent, consistency is the key. Like I said, I've been doing this since 1988, 89.
Wow.
And this show by far has given me the most recognition, visual, fan love, fan favorite. And I've been doing this since 88, 89.
Wow.
So we're talking about 3 decades. And the key is I didn't give up.
Yeah.
I just give up. I refuse to give up because I love it so much.
That's awesome. That's very nice. All right, we're going to hop off here in a second, but I want to ask you 2 fun questions, just random. So if you have to have a cheat meal, what's your cheat meal? Because I take it that you're a pretty healthy eater from your favorite snacks, but if you had to have a cheat meal, what would it be? Like, what's your favorite cheat meal?
banana pudding bread
Oh,
from Southern Girl Desserts.
oh,
Bread pudding, banana bread pudding from Southern Girl Desserts.
banana
It's my
bread
girl's
pudding.
bakery. She has a bakery. That's one. And two would be, man, that's a good one. Second one, cheat meal.
Okay, pizza, hamburger, wings, tacos. What's your jam? You kind of
But
like
here's the deal.
you like hot Cheetos?
With a no,
Yes.
cannot stand hot Cheetos. That is the devil.
I know they're so gross.
If I have a burger, it would literally be like a veggie burger with, all the fixings: avocado, egg, cooked onions, lettuce, tomatoes, mustard,
Okay.
like that, and steak cut fries.
Mm. Okay, yeah, those are good.
Steak cut fries are amazing.
Do you have a favorite place that you get steak cut fries from?
Yes, there's a
Where?
spot over here in my neighborhood called Earl's Grill. They're right off Crenshaw. They have they specialize in hot dogs and things of that nature, but they have they have a veggie dog and a veggie burger, and they have these thick cut fries. Oh, give me thick cut fries with barbecue sauce,
Oh, like you dip them in barbecue
and
sauce.
I'm a happy camper.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a happy camper. Yeah, and pizza. I like I like my pizza regular. I like the a margarita pizza with mushrooms and pineapples.
Oh, yeah, that one. He loves pineapple on his pizza.
That's my go-to.
I've never tried mushroom and pineapple together.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Anthony Mace. They already asked me how much I bench press. I don't bench press.
Oh yeah.
I do pull-ups. I do pull-ups and dips and push-ups.
Hold on, we got some too over here. We got 8 different things. Wait. Let me see. Oh.
Off rip, I can do 60 push-ups. Off rip. No stopping.
I think we've already asked those. No.
Veggie burger ain't no cheat meal, man. Ha! Hold up. So this guy right here, Marcus Pops Brown,
Okay.
he's a friend of mine. He's an actor. He's done a ton of commercials, and also a voiceover actor. This dude's voice is like super deep. When you talk to him, he's like, "Hey, my name is Marcus." That's my best impression of Marcus.
Is that
Marcus said, "Veggie burger ain't no cheat meal."
I disagree. Do you actually get that on a bun, or do you eat it with wrapped in lettuce?
Oh, I definitely get it on a bun. Come on now. And if I had it my way, it would be the what bun is that I like? It's the soft, like Hawaiian bread bun. I'll have it on that.
He's feeling it.
I would definitely have it on that.
I eat anything.
As you should.
Look,
So,
yeah. Do you eat? Are you a vegetarian?
You know what? I practice a little bit. Like, my refrigerator is of vegetables. My girl cooks a lot of veggies, so if I went out and they had something on the menu vegetarian wise, I would definitely order that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I definitely try to watch what I eat, put all the good stuff in my body, and yeah.
So you wouldn't help us out on the Chick-fil-A and Popeyes debate? I mean,
I haven't had the Popeyes chicken sandwich. But I am Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I can only talk on Chick-fil-A. Popeyes, I think that's some of these people. I think that's the reason why some of these people are sick now, because they had all the chicken. No, let me stop. They had the Popeyes chicken sandwich. It was such a hit. I just did. it's so much sodium in that thing. It's just like you
Well,
literally have to drink water all day.
I have not had the Popeyes chicken sandwich because I am very faithful to Chick-fil-A because I say Chick-fil-A is the Lord's chicken, right?
Yeah.
And so they have eaten Popeyes, but I'm always curious of the debate. Like if you
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean I've only known Chick-fil-A and their sweet tea, and that's all I can speak on. That's all I can speak on. Yeah. I know that's a Southern thing, but yeah.
Yep. Anytime we want a little bit of home, we go to Chick-fil-A.
There it is. There it is.
Tea and a number one.
Yeah, there. Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right. Well, hold on. Do you want to say anything? Ask anything else?
Hey, well, it was a pleasure talking with you guys.
So
I'm glad we were able to do this, and you know, once again, like I said, thank you guys for watching the show and making it trend, and I appreciate that. And like I said, I speak on behalf of the cast to say thank you to everybody who's in here and who's been watching the show faithfully and still watching it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys. Thanks everybody for hopping on, and thank you for doing this for us. I hope you have a great Saturday.
You have a good